AADHAAR Card Update Online. Before we ponder upon our main subject AADHAAR Card Update Online, we'd like to possess basic understanding and in-depth knowledge about AADHAAR Card, its origin and background to possess insight of the AADHAAR Card and its related questions. AADHAAR Card project was first introduced in India. AADHAAR, the word that we hear now and so in our daily lives? Well, the literal meaning of AADHAAR is that the foundation, and yet it stands true when the AADHAAR project was first introduced in India, to possess a robust foundation of identification of people, equality in distribution, efficient service delivery and lots of more. The aim of the AADHAAR project is to capture biometric information like photograph, iris scan, fingerprints and demographic data of the Indian residents like name, address information, etc., and store all in a central database and issuance of a unique identity number called AADHAAR to each resident. AADHAAR card is a unique identity card. AADHAAR card will subsequently form the elementary, universal individuality infrastructure on which both governments, also as non-government service providers everywhere in the country, can shape their identification tools. What is an AADHAAR card? AADHAAR card is a unique identity number issued to Indian citizens by the Unique Identification Authority of India or AADHAAR. It's a 12-digit unique numeric identification and is exclusive for every AADHAAR card holder. The specialty of this card is that it comprises the demographic and biometric information of the individual and is utilized for several authentication purposes. An AADHAAR card is issued free of cost and you'll voluntarily apply to enroll yourself for AADHAAR. Why do you need to do an AADHAAR card update? After you enroll yourself for an AADHAAR card and after you receive the same, you'll notice that few details within the AADHAAR card are wrongly captured, and thus need a correction or an update, just in case there's any change in your address, etc. Also, life-changing events like marriage may result in changing the essential demographic details like name and address. Your address and mobile number might also need a change if you're shifting to another place. You'll also want changes within the details of your relatives for a few important changes like marriage, death of a relative, etc. Additionally, you would possibly have personal reasons and should want to change your mobile number, email address, etc. Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR, provides the facility of AADHAAR card correction and AADHAAR card update whereby you'll be permitted to change or update your AADHAAR card details. AADHAAR card update allowed by AADHAAR. Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR, has given this facility to create corrections or updates in your AADHAAR card both online and offline. You'll correct any error or update any of your data in your AADHAAR card record by filling up the AADHAAR card update or correction form. No need for you to incur any expense for doing this if you're doing any update or change within 96 hours or 4 days from the enrollment date. But, after 4 days, you would like to pay an insignificant charge of INR 50 for any update or change request. Here we'll take you through the method of AADHAAR card update intimately. Modes of AADHAAR card update online and offline. There are 2 alternative ways you'll get your details updated. A. Online, using Self-Service Update Portal or SSUP. Visit Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR, official website sup.aadhaar.gov.in/sup and you'll update. You can use SSUP portal for AADHAAR card update, just for one aspect of your demographic details, which is your address with necessary supporting documents. A crucial point to notice here is your mobile number must be registered in AADHAAR card while you're using SSUP service. Offline, you'll do an AADHAAR card update or AADHAAR card correction by visiting the Permanent Enrollment Center. You'll look for the nearest local enrollment center by visiting the Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR, website appointments.aadhaar.gov.in and get the nearest local center. AADHAAR trademark S advisable that you simply book a meeting then visit to avoid unnecessary delays and standing in long queues. How am I able to update my demographic details in AADHAAR card? To update the language in AADHAAR card, you initially go to the official website of Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR. Here, under the Update AADHAAR Card section, Click on Update Demographic Data Online. Now you'll reach the AADHAAR Card Self-Service Update portal from this. What is AADHAAR Verified Demographic? AADHAAR Card Authentication means the method by which the AADHAAR card number alongside the demographic information or biometric information of a AADHAAR card number holder is submitted to the Central Identities Data Repository, CIDR, for its verification, and such repository verifies the correctness, or the lack thereof. What comes under demographic update? Updating demographic details like name, address, gender, email ID, mobile number is Rs 50. On the opposite hand, updating biometric details like photograph, fingerprints, and iris scan costs Rs 100. New Delhi, AADHAAR card is one among the foremost important identity and address proof documents in India. Do we ought to update AADHAAR card after 18? Minors, whose AADHAAR card has already been generated, cannot opt out of the AADHAAR card scheme after attaining majority, the Unique Identification Authority of India, UID, told the Supreme Court on Wednesday. Is AADHAAR card a proof of citizenship? AADHAAR card isn't a citizenship document. Unique Identification Authority of India, UID, Unique Identification Authority of India, Government of India. How much time it takes for AADHAAR address update? It takes up to 90 days for updating in AADHAAR card after the request. How much does it cost to update AADHAAR card? According to Unique Identification Authority of India, UID, if you update one field or many within the AADHAAR card or maybe your biometrics, Rs 100 are going to be charged. While, you'll be charged Rs 50 if you update your demographic details. Moreover, you'll update your address online at free of cost by visiting uid.gov.in. How much does it cost to get AADHAAR card? Charges to be paid are Rs 50 / inclusive of GST and speed post charges. What is the price of AADHAAR card? According to the circular, the new charges for updating of demographic details like name, address, gender, email ID, mobile number are going to be Rs 50. Earlier it had been Rs 25. Similarly, updating biometric details like photograph, fingerprints, and iris scan will now cost Rs 50. The charges are inclusive of taxes. How many times am I able to update my AADHAAR? How many times can the changes be made? The Unique Identification Authority of India, UID, website shows that users can change their names twice during a lifetime. Their gender can only be changed once. The date of birth, DOB, also can be changed once during a lifetime subject to the condition that present status of the D0B is declared or approximate. Does AADHAAR card expire? What is the validity period of an AADHAAR card? Once an AADHAAR card is issued to you, it's valid for the lifetime. However, just in case of minors, the AADHAAR card to children who are below the age of 5 years is blue in color and is often known as Bail AADHAAR card. Can I get AADHAAR card in one day? After receiving order for AADHAAR card from the Resident Unique Identification Authority of India, UID, will hand over printed AADHAAR card to DOP within 5 working days, excluding the date of request. Is updating AADHAAR card free? You can either visit the AADHAAR Card Enrollment Center, AADHAAR Card Seva Kendra, or utilize the web services to update your AADHAAR card. Whether you update one field or many, charges for the AADHAAR card update are going to be Rs 100, if you're also updating your biometrics, said Unique Identification Authority of India, UID, in a tweet. Can name be corrected in AADHAAR card? People can update all details mentioned in their AADHAAR card by visiting one among the AADHAAR card enrollment centers. You'll update demographic details, name, address, date of birth DOB, gender, mobile number, email, also as biometrics, fingerprints, iris and photograph, in AADHAAR card. Is father's name mandatory in AADHAAR card? AADHAAR card is a 12-digit UID number being issued by Unique Identification Authority of India, UID, to all or any Indian residents. AADHAAR card asks just for a lady applicant's father's or husband's name. Can I update my AADHAAR myself? You can update your address online in Self-Service Update Portal, SSUP. For other details updates like demographic details, name, address, DOB, gender, mobile number, email, also as biometrics, fingerprints, iris and photograph, in AADHAAR card you'll need to visit Permanent Enrollment Center. How am I able to update my AADHAAR card after 5 years? AADHAAR card for children, how to book a meeting online. Visit Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR's official website and click on the AADHAAR card registration link. Fill within all the specified details like the name of the kid, mobile number of the parent, email ID of the parent. After filling within the details, provide demographic details. How am I able to update my AADHAAR card fee online? Yes, you'll use my AADHAAR card number and fingerprint to make digital payment to such merchants. You'll use all accounts. While making AADHAAR card-based payment, you'll be given a choice to choose the bank name from which you would like to pay. Thus you've got the selection of deciding bank, whenever you create a payment. Is it necessary to change surname after marriage in AADHAAR? The law doesn't mandate a person or a lady to change it necessarily. Hence you do not need to change your name in any official documentation like AADHAAR card or PAN card after marriage. Is it compulsory to change address after marriage? The law doesn't mandate a person or a lady to change it necessarily. Hence you do not need to change your name in any official documentation like AADHAAR card or PAN card after marriage. Is it necessary to change caste after marriage? In a judgment, the Apex Court of India ruled that the caste is set as per the kin of birth. It can't be changed through marriage. If a lady of general caste marries a person who is from scheduled caste, regardless of what the ritual says, she will not change her caste legally and avail the advantages available to SC. Are initials allowed in AADHAAR card? Changes in spellings are allowed. With the linking of PAN with AADHAAR card being made mandatory, individuals can go online to e-filing website of the tax department or NSDL, but the seeding cannot happen if the name is differently spelled within the two cards, just like the use of the complete name in PAN and initials in AADHAAR card. How am I able to update my AADHAAR card with Self-Service Portal? You can update your address online in Self-Service Update Portal, SSUP. For other details updates like demographic details, name, address, date of birth, DOB, gender, mobile number, email, also as biometrics, fingerprints, iris and photograph, in AADHAAR card you'll need to visit Permanent Enrollment Center. Can I update my AADHAAR photo online? There is no online process to change photo in AADHAAR card through the Self-Service Update Portal, SSUP. Can I change AADHAAR card photo? Yes, you'll update or change your photo in AADHAAR card by visiting the nearest local AADHAAR Enrollment Center. In how many days I will be able to get my photo updated in AADHAAR card? As per the Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR, you'll get your photograph updated in AADHAAR card within 90 days. Do we got to update AADHAAR card after 18? Minors, whose AADHAAR card has already been generated, cannot opt out of the AADHAAR card scheme after attaining majority, the Unique Identification Authority of India, AADHAAR, told the Supreme Court. Can I change age in AADHAAR card? Yes. You'll update the date of birth in your AADHAAR card with a legitimate date of birth, DOB, proof having your name. You'll update the date of birth, DOB, in your AADHAAR card just one occasion. Where am I able to update my AADHAAR card biometrics? Yes, you'll update your biometrics, fingerprints, iris, photograph, in AADHAAR card. For biometrics updates, you would like to go to nearest Permanent Enrollment Center. What proof is required for address change in AADHAAR card? Proof of address, voter ID or passport or ration card or driver's license or government, PSU photo ID or gas connection bill or electricity bill or water bill or landline bill or bank passbook or MasterCard statement, etc. Can I change my AADHAAR card address online? You can update your address online in Self-Service Update Portal, SSUP. For other details updates like demographic details, name, address, DOB, gender, mobile number, email, also as biometrics, fingerprints, iris and photograph, in AADHAAR card you'll need to visit Permanent Enrollment Center. How am I able to update my AADHAAR card online? You can download your AADHAAR card by clicking e-download AADHAAR card on UAD website. By visiting Permanent Enrollment Center. Online using Self-Service Update Portal, SSUP. Click update your address on Linea on UAD website. How am I able to update my AADHAAR card history without OTP? Visit uad.gov.in. Click on the option AADHAAR card service. Enter your 12-digit AADHAAR card number or the UID or the VID, a 16-digit virtual identification number or ID 28 digits enrollment ID. You would like to enter the security code. How am I able to update my mobile number in AADHAAR card without OTP? In case you've got lost or do not possess the mobile number anymore that's registered in AADHAAR card, need to personally visit the nearest local AADHAAR card update center for updating of mobile number. During this case you can't update mobile number through post or online. Is AADHAAR card updating mandatory? No, it's not mandatory to supply mobile number or email for AADHAAR card enrollment. But it's always recommended to supply mobile number and email in order that you get updates regarding your AADHAAR card application status. Can I register my mobile number in AADHAAR online? There used to be a web facility to register your mobile number in AADHAAR card through SSUP. Later, this facility was discontinued and now, the applicant has got to visit the AADHAAR card enrollment or the update center to add or update her mobile number in AADHAAR card. The whole process takes almost 90 days for updating. What if AADHAAR card registered mobile number is lost? In case you've got lost or do not possess the mobile number anymore that's registered in AADHAAR card, need to personally visit the nearest local AADHAAR card update center for updating of mobile number. During this case you can't update mobile number through post or online. How am I able to download my AADHAAR card without AADHAAR card? AADHAAR card download by name and date of birth. If you do not have your AADHAAR card number or enrollment ID, ID, with you, you'll still get your AADHAAR card from the Unique Identification Authority of India, UAD, website using your personal details like name and date of birth. How am I able to download my AADHAAR card copy? Yes, once your AADHAAR card is generated, you'll always download AADHAAR card letter by clicking on download AADHAAR card under AADHAAR card enrollment section on UAD website. Can we reprint AADHAAR card? If the AADHAAR card letter is lost or destroyed, the resident can order a reprint online at a price of ₹50 from Unique Identification Authority of India, UAD's official website. Reprinted AADHAAR card letter is delivered to the resident by speed post. Is AADHAAR card equally valid like physical copy of AADHAAR card? The AADHAAR card version is equally valid because the physical AADHAAR card copy for all purposes, as per the AADHAAR Card Act. Should AADHAAR card be linked to PAN card? The tax department has allowed all PAN card holders furnish AADHAAR card number in lieu of PAN. You'll use it not just for filing your tax returns but also for completing the above specified transactions that PAN is mandatory. But you want to link the PAN card with an AADHAAR card. Can AADHAAR card be used for NRC? A senior officer in NRC, who doesn't want to be named, told ET, a coordinator has written to the government to unlock the same for this hardly matters he added, AADHAAR card doesn't confer citizenship. Even the NRC doesn't confer citizenship If AADHAAR card enrollment is free, mandatory biometric update, MBU, or MBU alongside demographic update is free of cost. Biometric update with or without demographic update would cost ₹100. Similarly demographic update would cost ₹50. You'll wish to download AADHAAR card and color print on A4 sheet while paying a fees of Rs 30. Where to find a CSC center in Sonipat to apply AADHAAR Card Update Online? Please visit Shahpur Turk CSC, near Government School, VPO Shahpur Turk, Sonipat to avail any common online services or other e-governance service explained.